Alright, this is part 49 of my Masochist series. I was on vacation, and then I had a very busy few weeks at work, which is why I haven't been able to stream. So I was on vacation for 2 weeks, and then basically until past December here, I have been very busy at work, so I hadn't streamed in a while. It's been a while. I did do some games off stream, so I just wanted to go in here and just get an accurate count of everything again. So I'm going to pull out my phone's calculator here. Alright. Total number of duels is 996. Does that count? We'll take a look at standard and add it with the Duelist Cup, because those are the only ones I actually count anyway. So we have 779, 269. We'll take a look at wins first. So we have 269 wins in standard, and Duelist Cup we have 18. That's 287 wins. I do think I had 7 wins from the times I was playing it offline. Let me see if I remember the hotkeys I set here. Okay, that's loss. 287 wins. Alright. So number of standard duels, 779. 779 plus number of Duelist Cup duels is 45. I only did a little bit of Duelist Cup on my vacation. I just played whenever my dailies got full, and that was it. I just went into a ranked for Duelist Cup, and I just did enough so that I wouldn't, like, waste my dailies. But I wouldn't surrender, I just would play the whole game through. Sometimes I won, sometimes I lost. So I did save all the replays, I'm going to go through that in a second. We have 824 total, minus 287 wins is 537 losses. Okay, so the counter is back. Is correct again. Alright, let me go to open up Twitch chat here. See if anybody was talking. Okay. So we do have 7 wins in the replays. I basically just emptied out all my replays and then I was tracking the losses initially, but it ended up being too much, so then I just saved the wins. Ika Hair Zen Chair. How you doing, Zenbad? I don't think these were too crazy overall. Just a lot of these were just kind of clean, solid wins, I think. Or they just surrendered like that. Like a bad loss is sold to Burger Corp? No, Zen. That was the first win. Just my opponent instantly disconnecting. And then this one's Wooly, I think. So just classic Wooly. Just playing random cards. And so my phone was kind of bugging out here. It was not letting me set these quick play spells for whatever reason, so it just forced me to activate them on my Kraken, which was pretty annoying because it almost put me in a situation here I was going to lose, which is kind of really annoying. But thankfully it's Wooly, so I was able to turn it around. Yeah. Just classic Wooly duel. Ica the Time Thief? No, Zen. This guy's the Time Thief. I think a lot of these duels are against people that just had really weird decks. Also, while I'm talking here about all this, I think I'm just gonna try to hit Gold 1 for this month. It's already basically over at this point, this month, so I don't think it makes sense to try to push into Platinum. We'll just hit Gold 1, and we'll get demoted back to Silver 1, and we'll just get a lot more gems that way, which is nice. Yeah, this guy was playing Vanadium, basically, with all the Visa Starfrost stuff, and also some of the Tearlaments, which is kind of weird. Like, I don't think any of the Vanadiums have any, like, graveyard effects. Like, they are adjacent to the Tearlaments archetype and lore, basically, but that's about it. So, for all intents and purposes, this guy was playing a weaker Tearlaments deck, basically. So here I make good old Avermax, basically, plus Time Thief Redoer. And I decided I want to take out his Tearlaments just in case he does send them to the graveyard via card effect. Because, like, even something like a Dark Hole, if he just, say, top deck that, that would trigger them. That could be an issue, so if I just clear them by battle, that wouldn't happen. And he normal summons this. He tributes 2 cards. He tribute summons it. Which, I completely forgot that. I completely forgot that he had tribute summoned that. So Avermax's attack boosting effect doesn't actually apply. Here I'm just doing Ogdwag shenanigans. I pop that thing. I completely forgot that wasn't special summoned. So I did lose Avermax, but Avermax's other effect let me clear it anyway, so we managed to win because of that. So this was quite back and forth. But basically he was playing a nerfed Tearlaments deck, so I was able to beat him. I haven't gotten any new cards yet. Like I've said before, I was kind of waiting to get 10 wins in a row anyway, which kind of works out with me only playing a few games anyway, off stream. And I think I might continue to do this whenever I have, like, whenever I have times where I can't stream for a while. I'll probably just play some games off stream and just, like, just get 1 win or 2 or whatever. Just enough to clear out the dailies, make sure that's not wasted. I don't know why he attacked into it with that. I also got very lucky with the Redoer. Redoer top decks here. Like, I just got basically all the cards I would ever want. And then I kind of went pretty crazy here. Basically just went crazy with this combo. I got Avermax and Redoer on the field thanks to the power of Eclipse Twins. I think I'm going to be getting a new bike soon. Zen bad. Also, I could have direct attacked with Redoer, but he also had a Magic Haribo, so he could have just activated that whenever, so I didn't bother. I also got lucky with a trap card on Redoer again, so I was able to just basically negate his polymerization. Also, what kind of bike, Mr. Zenbad? You should post it on the Discord. Yeah, he got Magician's Rod and Magical Circle, but he eventually just surrendered here. I just realized I was just gonna keep on getting lucky with the Redoer and just clearing his field with it, basically. The Yamaha X Max 300. For a second, I thought you said Xmas. My brain just like automatically just read that as Xmas for a second. You should post it on the Discords then, because I have no idea what it looks like. Since I'm not a bikes person. Yeah, I had a pretty strong hand here. I had like Ogdoadic combo plus a way to get a Kragan, which is pretty good. And I have a way to revive Kragan too. And this guy was playing like a super Yusei anime deck. Like not even the good cards, just like the entire Yusei card package. Like anything adjacent to that, basically. I'll show you. Okay, Mr. Zen. It's double the CC of my current bike, which is the Honda PCX 160. Nice. And we had good old Clashing Souls. Like I said, it's basically anything Yusei adjacent. He played it. And I know how that card works, so it wasn't an issue. If you don't read that card, it can get you. But as long as you have like more life points than your opponent, like it's not an issue whatsoever. That was a fun little duel. This one? I don't remember what happened for this one. Like, obviously my opponent's deck is a hero deck, but I don't remember how I won. Did they? Oh, I remember now. I remember now. I didn't really go anywhere with this duel, but I managed to floodgate them or, like, stop their combo, like, every single turn. Like, I never really built up a board myself, but I just kind of floodgated them every turn, and, like, I think they just surrendered because they were getting annoyed at that. Yeah, so I think what I did here, yeah, I summoned Remora. Then I cleared the board with Clashing Souls. I stopped him from doing his fusion summon there, thanks to the dimensional barrier. A bot? Get out of here, you bot. And then they got Neo's Lord. But I got Neo's Lord out of there, and then I summoned my my Ogdoadic guy so I could get my spell card. Then I summoned Witch. Didn't really do much there, except to poke them for 100. It can know you banned Valkyria and the Magna Warrior knows then. And then I just summoned out Aurora Paragon, and he just got tired of me floodgating him / stopping his combos, and he just surrendered. Like, I didn't really do anything crazy with my board, I just stopped him enough that he got annoyed. And then this was yesterday. And this was against a fake Wooly. We all hate fake Woolies. But I kind of find it crazy. This guy bought a Wooly account just to make a basic-ass Blue Eyes deck. Like... he bought a Wooly account just to make a basic-ass Blue Eyes deck, when, like... there's, like, so many, like, structure decks and stuff you can get for Blue Eyes cards, and... it shouldn't be that expensive, really, so I don't know why he went through the effort of this. Like, in Wooloo is Rena's Pokemon knows that, and this guy is Wooly. There's a difference. And I realized I could do some shenanigans here, so... I did this, and then I was able to OTK him turn 3, which is pretty nice. I did misplay a little bit. I should have put Redoer in one of these two columns here, but it still worked out fine anyway. So here's my Borosword at home combo, which does actually do quite a bit of damage, so I was able to kill him off in this turn. Alright, and that's all the wins I got offline. I'm probably going to clear out that replay build up I have there, and then just keep it empty for the next many I do, that sort of thing. Alright. Also, what's this? Whatever. Okay. So I'm at gold 4 right now. Like I said, I'm probably just going to try to hit gold 1 before the end of the month. That might, maybe it can even happen today, we'll see. I can probably get 13 wins today and get 2 10-pack openings. Since this is gold late in the month, it should be easy. A lot easier than Plat 5 or 4. Like if all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists played Uno, who would win? Probably Yami Yugi Atem, since canonically the Millennium Puzzle does help him in every single card game, in every single game, I should say, not just Yu-Gi-Oh! I could do a lot here. Okay. Let's... I'll save 10 goldfish, actually. Or... no, actually I shouldn't. I should do this. And I could save Buzzsaw Shark and buffs. If Buzzsaw Shark survives, that's advantage again next turn. Ugh, Duelos, that's annoying. Why is somebody playing Fuelos in fucking Gold 4? Ugh. Now if I do this, I'll give them a +2, a pot of greed, basically. Well, +1. I think I kind of have to. I don't want to not use Buzzsaw Shark's effect. Hopefully, Kraken plus Closed Forest is good enough. If all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists were in a fistfight, who would win? No power so allowed? Definitely Yusei. Yusei is the only one that actually knows how to fight. Like, physically. Okay. I mean, that's just a 1-for-1. And the effect still applies, he cannot use a field spell, so that's nice. If his deck is reliant on that anyway. I guess their deck can be slightly reliant on that, depending on how many Tenyi cards they use. Do I just pop that? Wouldn't you usually just normal summon her? That's kind of weird. I guess I'll go for the token. Kinda weird they didn't normal summon. Oh, they just had another one. Okay. Okay, if every week Yu-Gi-Oh! Rival like Kaiba Zane, the blonde-haired douchebag from 5Ds, all boxed, who would win? Zane doesn't really know how to fight. Like, the only thing he has going for him is he has a high pain tolerance. Kaiba technically does know how to fight, but it's more like he can throw cards so good that he can do shit with them in like a gunfight. But I don't ever see him boxing, but Jack Atlas does actually know how to throw punches too, so probably Jack. I think I just had to go for this. plus Clashing Souls clear these two out. Not the best. Because I know he has more follow-up in hand. But this is kind of the only thing I have here that works out. Maybe I just surrender anyway. Okay. That's gonna clear his board. But I don't have anything else left either. I do have this for a potential follow-up if I do draw another level 4. But he's got 5 cards in hand. I know he has at least one Sword Soul, so he could probably do some shenanigans with that. Yeah, we're probably dead here. We'll just surrender. He's got it. Yeah. Also, Zen, why do you always have these weird what-if questions? Because Ika, you're weird. No, Zen, you're weird. Burn Effect Veiler on it, or Imperm if you have it. Man, why are all these fucking Gold 4 players playing all the good cards? Well, I kind of have to go for it. Oh boy. My first opponent had Puellos, which they pot greeted off of. And then this guy had Maxi, which they also pot greeted off of. Also, Vidali. Oh, Vidale, thank you for the follow. And they have Fiendsmith. So I'm gonna have to use Kragan. Well, actually, no, I don't have to. Because it becomes a water. Get fucked, it's a water fiend. It's a water fiend, you idiot. They're like, what do I do now? In case they play that other card that's like 2 effect monsters become... Well, actually, no, that doesn't work either. I forgot, is this a passive effect, or is it just like floating in the background? This has to stay on the field? I don't remember. I think that has to stay on the field, but I could be wrong. I'm just gonna pop it. Why did he just add the same copy of the card he's already got? What? I should have activated this. I completely missed his first line. I was like, this is all fine. Alright, whatever. We'll just do it on this. Well, that's great. Well, if I lose Kragan here, then I just lose, so... Once I'm 100% sure of that, which I'm already like 99% sure of it, I'm just gonna surrender. Yep, okay. These are some rough first games back. Like, why did all these crazy tough players come out of nowhere from? Like, they all open up fucking Maxi or Thrallos. And then I had to give them Pot of Greed, which is such a pain in the ass. Oh my god, this hand's terrible. I can't do, like, shit with this hand. My legitimately best play is just summon Paragon and pass, and hopefully they're playing, like, Cash Tier or something, where they have to special summon. That's literally my best play here. We have to play we have to pray they're playing like Cash Tiras or something. And they're playing Ice Barrier. I mean, I might just be dead here anyway. Depending on how much damage they have here. I mean, they already have 5,000, they just need 3,000 more attack. I think I have this card. But I have like no good water synchros to go into. Okay, yeah, we're dead here. We're dead. Oh well. That one was just kind of bad luck. Like, I had a basically completely unplayable hand there. And here's the Labyrinth deck. They didn't believe in the heart of the cards, Mr. Zen, it didn't matter. Their cards are too powerful. Interesting, that's the one they summoned. No, that probably doesn't really matter. They could add that anyway, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this. This cannot be destroyed or targeted. Yeah, all of a sudden, all the decks I'm going against are like super crazy difficult. Except the Ice Barrier deck. That one wasn't that tough, it's just I had the worst hand ever. Shoot. Hit my mic. Hit it within perm. Fucking Fualos. Yeah, I don't want to risk losing these cards. I'm going to save Thunderbird for next turn. Where I can at worst use it as a back row removal, maybe. Draco Tail. Okay. Oh boy. So this is gonna be removed off the field anyway. I was gonna use this, but we'll save Lost Wind. Draco Tail is the new meta deck, basically, that came out in the latest pack. And it's just back again. Really? That even counts from its own fusion summon. That's kind of ridiculous. I literally just... That doesn't make sense. It's wild. Oh, no? Non-fusion, so then that's how he summoned that. I don't get why this got a trigger. Oh! It counted my card. Well, does it? Him destroying my card? Maybe? Yeah, I guess it would, because that was in the same chain, maybe? I guess that's why I was able to trigger. I thought this said arugula at first. And this is just branded fusion, basically? Yeah. Interesting, he used one in the hand. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna win this. Where are all these crazy players coming from? Like, all these duels have been absolutely insane. This is Gold 4. Like, this is not Plat 4. It's Gold 4. Kinda crazy. 45 card deck, 14 card extra deck. Interesting. It's Dark World. Okay. Oh boy. Now that this idiot's on my field, I can't use Dorm Sage anymore, which is annoying. I might need that Clashing Souls. No, I have two of these idiots. I love getting hand ripped. At least it ain't Labyrinth? Yeah. But I don't know why all the decks I'm facing right now, this is Gold 4, but all of them have been pretty competent. This is Gold 4 at the end of the month, too. Akashic Magician. Interesting. Well, that's annoying. It's an interesting card. I mean, since he has another copy in the hand, he's probably gonna hand rip the rest of my hand out. I might as well surrender here then. What is doing that in Dark World? Yeah. It's a piece of cake for them. I think I'm just gonna surrender. He's probably gonna hand rip the rest of my hand out. At least 2 more cards. And then, like, I have no chance then. The specific card that does that is... It's Cerule plus... I don't remember the name of it. It's Cerule plus Silva, yeah. Dark World Danger, yeah. Let's see. Let's hope they don't have Ash Blossom. Okay. That deck bullied a kid IRL once. Many kids, I imagine. Effect Veiler. That's annoying. It was a YCS vid, no joke? Yeah, I know. Jesse Cotton versus some kid. I'm not sure if I even want to use Gozen Match. Because Gozen Match also floodgates me pretty hard too. Like, the best time to use Gozen Match for me is if I have Kragan on the field, because then my opponent just can't do shit. I wish I had more fish cards, so Kragan would be more viable. Diabell. Special summon it, that's annoying. Yeah, I think the Gozen Match would hit me more than it hits my opponent. Well, this gets flipped face down, I basically lost my main interruption here. I think we're just fucked here. Not doing so great here. Apparently all the crazy decks showed up at the very end of the month. Like, where's the Woolies? Oh, I guess they're probably all in Plat 5 at this point. All the Woolies probably are. But, like, there's still, like, all the jank deck players. Like, where are they at? $44 card deck, 15 card extra deck. make ourselves a good old-fashioned redoer. Set and set. Hopefully we get a spell or a trap. It's always annoying to get monsters on Redoer, since he already starts off with 2, so... Okay. Oh great, we can just lock him out of fusion monsters, that's great. Okay, finally we have a jank deck. Playing branded with resonators. For whatever reason. Okay. Let me think about this. Branded loss. We cannot negate the cards out of Fusion Summon. But this does not negate. It just says he cannot Fusion Summon. I think we could still use this. I know that Resonators can do anything, but that is weird. I mean, it's gold 4, I'm finally facing a deck that actually seems janky. But we do like to see jank when we're playing our Masochist deck. Because that does mean we have a higher chance of winning. Okay. Now he activates Raigeki. I always find this interaction so stupid. Like, I know Redoer mentions drawing a card, but I physically cannot draw a card off the card right now. Like, that's actually impossible. It's so annoying. Oh well. Okay. How about no Fusion Summon for you? I'll take 15. Okay. So he could special summon Fallen of Albaz, but it doesn't matter. He has no card to discard to Fusion Summon. So we're safe. Go ahead, do that. We'll make Avermax. Summon up Paragon. We'll go and kill you. Yeah, I guess I'll kill you. Oh, right, it wasn't special summoned. Oh, well. I didn't think of that. Now, let's pray he didn't top deck a monster. Pray he did not top deck a monster. Are you sure you want to do that? Let's go! Finally, a win! Yeah, how's your branded deck when you can't fucking fusion summon? It is kind of unfortunate. This is basically the only way I have to win, but you do what you have to do. It is a challenge run, so you do what you have to do. This is a powerful hand here. I can do a lot with this. Now we just have to pray he doesn't have Maxi. We'll go do this first. If he Ash Blossoms this, which he didn't, but if he did, that'll be fine because that leaves Buzzsaw Shark unimpeded. Ah, shit, I messed up. I forgot to use Sage's effect first. Oh well. That's fine. We'll save Sage as follow-up, I guess. Yeah. Oh well. I should have used Sage, but it is what it is. I messed up. I got a little too excited with this hand and I didn't think. Yeah, I could have had Kragan plus Redoer, or I could have had Kragan plus keeping a Buzzsaw Shark on the field. I would have been better to go into Redoer. Just because Redoer is more sticky. Zodiac. So, how about we just pop this? And then we're gonna send Zoha to the graveyard. White Veil. Okay. Usually you only see this in self-DK decks. Very weird. It's a lot of back row. I'm guessing he might legitimately just be a bot? Okay, he is just a self-DK bot. Okay, that's good. But why is he playing Zodiacs, then? We're gonna grab Carpet Divim, of course. Summon out good old Regenesis Dragon. And that should be good enough to finish the game. Once I get Carpet Divim on the field, anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't normal summon yet, so I could summon out Zoha still. But, it's fine. And that should be game. Oh. I didn't realize that last line. I thought it had to destroy itself in order for the life point loss effect to trigger. You could just destroy it by any effect and then that triggers. Did not realize that. Alright, another win. Just about hit 290 wins, get our 10-pack pull. Finally, the easy duels with the self-TK bots and like the super jank decks have finally started to show up. I'm gonna do this. Now, probably best if I go for Condemned Witch, honestly. Effect Veiler. That's okay. Okay. How about no? Interesting to play Effect Veiler and Sky Strikers. God damn it, they have Called by the Grave! The one of. Ugh. Same type, so I could steal his machine, I guess? I guess we could do that. We could do that. We could turn it into a level 4 using Ogdoadic shenanigans. God damn it. Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah, there's Kagari. Okay. Probably just to make sure they have a third spell in the graveyard. by now I would have used Ash Blossom, so they're just doing that just to make sure they have 3 spells in their graveyard so they get a Pot of Greed. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're just dead. No, fuck it. We'll just let them swing in anyway. They'll kill me off sooner or later. Okay. Oh well. Ashtira. It's unicorn, so it could also be Regenesis. Or they could just run a Regenesis package with their Kashtira. That's also possible. Not my Starlight Road. Oh fuck, he's taking one of my pen zones. That's actually kind of bad. Yeah, we probably can't win this. Probably can't win this. 40 card deck, 15 card extra deck. Millennium Ink. Hey Deathbringer, how's it going? Yeah, finally got some time to get back into streaming here. So far, I'm not having too much luck today. A lot of tough opponents, even though I'm in gold. Also, Genius133, thank you for the follow. And Exodia is a bit tough for us to beat, too. Now, how do I take care of this? I don't think I can. I mean, if he negates that, so be it. Because then that lets me use Condemned Witch, and then I could take care of it that way. Maybe. Okay. Alright, let's Thunderbird. That's actually kind of what I wanted to hit, so that's good. If I drew a card that I would have gone off Condemned Witch anyway, which does suck. God damn it. Yeah, I lost here. I could Chalice the Exodia. But I still wouldn't be able to kill it in battle. Because Witch only has 100 attack. My opponent's name is Surrender, please. That's how I feel like playing this. I would like for my opponent to surrender, please. Okay, we could do this. No, thank you. And with this, I can still make a rank 4, so that's nice. We'll make a redoer. Okay. They're playing Umi. Well, I do have Ancient Forest up, so they can't activate Umi, so that's actually very good for me. That kind of shuts off its deck. So that's pretty good for me. I keep forgetting, I should make it a habit to toggle on in the standby phase. Because sometimes I'll see like a card getting sucked underneath Time Thief Redoer, and it's like, oh, I know because I saw this card, they're gonna instantly Kaiju Redoer. They just set their Umi nice. Yeah, I've been having trouble even with my master account to get out of gold. Yeah, all of a sudden it got really tough. Okay. Interesting. A spell card. Let's go ahead. Actually, no. We'll save it. In case they have like something stupid like Mirror Force, right? Go to activate Remora. Yeah. And that's why we save this, just in case. That doesn't affect this. We'll thin our deck a little bit. No, I don't have... Yeah, unfortunately, I would need to have a non-dark in my hand, so I can't make a rank 4 right now. But I could still grab this, normal summon it. Let's just throw away the Devouring Sarcophagus. We'll do this, get at least some damage in here. And then I have some interrupts. Plus, them having low life points is actually very good for Flashing Souls. Not a bad thing to have, a trap underneath the Redoer. They're on a timer? Yeah, basically. They just gotta do Pot of Greed. But their Umi is still unusable right now. That is annoying. They still can't use their Umi. When stun can't stun, yeah. They set one. Okay. You can add a Legendary Ocean. Still can't use it. I'm surprised. He'd probably... You'd expect him to be using... What's it called? The Pacifist, right? Well, since I did get rid of that card, I can use this again. So I can go and make another rank 4. Actually, I should have just sent that back. Well, my deck's not that thin yet, anyway. So we can make him draw this, that does, like, nothing for him. Let me go ahead. Just send that back to the top of the deck. I don't have to deal with that. And so his next draw is useless, basically. And since we haven't normal summoned, we're going to do that. We're going to make Michaelis. That way we can pop whatever his face-down field spell is. Because if it is Pacifist, or some other crap I don't want to deal with, then better to take care of it now. If it is just a legendary ocean, then whatever. Just in case this has high defense, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. It was just a legendary ocean. I was worried it might be something more problematic, but thankfully it wasn't. So he's drawing a useless card. He has a legendary ocean as the other card in his hand, and then there's one unknown. And he surrendered or disconnected. Surrendered, there we go. I guess it was just Legendary Ocean? Let me see. Yeah, it was just Legendary Ocean, basically. Plus stun cards. I guess some stun cards. Interesting. Yeah, just water stun, yeah. But usually you have Pacifist, right? You don't use Legendary Ocean. I guess that's to make this a normal summon, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's because of this, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't fully read this, yeah. Alright. So, we got our 10 wins. Let's go ahead and go to the shop. Making it level 4 to stun opponent, yeah. Alright, hopefully we get something good. I did build up a lot of gems. Ooh, 2 URs, okay. I did build up a lot of gems. So, gems are not going to be an issue for a long while. 1 SR here. Stygian Security. Laundry Dragon Maid, okay. She is a very good generic card. Just to mill 3. There was also another card I was looking at, like Cupid Pitch or Cupid Volley, which kind of does the same thing, but it actually does that as cost. It's a level 1, and then as cost to make it level 4, you can mill 3. So, like, that might be better for my deck, since it's a level 4, basically, technically. If I were to look for that type of effect. Sword Sword Blackout. Basically, what's it called? Icarus Strike or whatever. Icarus Attack. But for worms. Shinobird Salvation. It's basically... It says Shinobird on it, but it's basically just for spirits. Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. We would need to have a lot more Ritual Beasts. Dino Wrestler Capoeiraptor. Just kind of a meh, cannot be destroyed by battle sort of card. Edge Imp Scythe. Okay, it's a kind of a quick effect fusion on your opponent's turn. Or Fright Furs. We can't make use of it right now. Ultimate Providence. I'm surprised this is an SR. I mean, it is kind of an Omni-Negate. Kind of. Do I play it? I mean... Like, why is this card an SR? I think in Duel Links this card is a rare. But... like, the, what's it? Dragon's Mind is better than this? So, in my opinion, this kind of sucks. I don't think I'll play it. I'd rather just play more copies of Dragon's Mind. So that's kind of unfortunate. They hate Master Duel players? I guess so. Dream Mirror Friend. Train Connection. Cyber Dark Impact. Yeah, just a fusion spell for Cyber Dark Dragon. Rise Bell the Summoner. Okay, just kind of a very mad normal pendulum. Okay. I just realized reading the flavor text. That's supposed to be a man. I thought that was supposed to be a woman. Especially with the way the hair curves here, I honestly thought he had boobs. A kindly elder brother, Ryesbo takes good care of his little sister Sambo. Like, legitimately the way his hair curves around his chest makes it look like he has boobs. Anyway, enough about that. Stairway to a Fabled Realm. When this is activated, you can just Foolish a Fabled. Nothing too crazy. Super Heavy Samurai Soulbuster Gauntlet. Nothing that useful. Gizmic Makami. So Gizmics are all pretty generic. While 6 or more of your cards are banished, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card is normal or special summon, you can discard one monster, add one monster whose attack equals its own defense from your deck to your hand. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can shuffle 6 of your banished cards into the deck. Okay, this one's not too great, though. This one's not that great. Newbie. If you have a monster with 0 attack/defense in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can apply these effects. Add one light insect monster from your graveyard to your hand, except Newbie. Place one of your traps as banished door in your graveyard on either the top or bottom of the deck. Nothing that great there. Boar Regenerator. Void Banishment, my second copy. I mean, if I get enough Infernoids, maybe I could do something with this. Cyber Dragon. I finally got Cyber Dragon. This would have been so handy to have at the start of the challenge, but oh well. Particle Fusion. This is basically just another way to do a Gem Knight archetype fusion. Test Tiger is a Glad Beast card, yes. Cyber Eternal. Just a Cyber Fusion support. Kagemusha, the 6 Sams. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, the last card was Abyss Squall, which I didn't really look at. Let me check if it's anything good. Abyss Squall, target us mermails. Okay. We don't have mermails, so I'm just gonna ignore the rest of that. Wind Witch, Blizzard Bell. Nothing that great there. True Draco, Apocalypse. If I have enough True Dracos, this could be decent. I think True Dracos are pretty low rarity, so maybe we can make something out of this in the future. Too bad Ice Spell is a UR. Oof. Valmonica Versaire. I think this is the second copy. Sentinel of the Tistina. I mean, Tistina is just... I mean, Tistina is Tistina. Trickstar Black Cap Bat. Dark Magic Expanded. Goki Destroy Ogre. And for the SR, actually a UR. Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer. Yeah, the Pendulum effect is nothing. If this card is special summon, you can target up to 2 cards you control, destroy them, and if you do, add Performapal monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Except Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer equal to the number of cards destroyed. So basically, you would try to Pendulum summon this out. Then you probably just target the 2 Pendulum Scales, you add 2. You destroy 2, add 2. I mean, it's pretty good for a Pendulum deck, but I don't really... I'm so iffy on Pendulums. Because I feel like the best way to make use of the Pendulums is just to go crazy link spamming, but then if I do that, I just get hard punished by Max C and Fuelos and stuff. But it is a good card to have. Like, I'm getting a lot of good Pendulum cards. Like, I've Exceed the Pendulum, I have that now. I have, like, Volcrobat Joker and stuff. Like, I'm getting good cards, but I'm still iffy on it. Fiendish Portrait. You're going to face up monster your opponent controls. Special summon one monster with that name from your deck or extra deck, but shuffle it into the deck during the end phase of the next turn. That's interesting. This is a very funny card, I guess, for like a mirror match. I would also need... I mean, I could use it generically if I have something that's like in every extra deck, like maybe, what, SP Little Knight, for example. But aside from like something that ubiquitous, I don't think that's going to be ever used. Diana the Light Spirit. I mean, easy special summon level 4. Fairly easy, but I also have Chaos Valkyrie, which is basically better than this anyway. And I'm not using her. Evo Price, Evo Tile Support, Infernity Wildcat. Princessin, I think my second copy. If that was a level 4, that'd be pretty handy. XX Saber Full Helm Knight. Nothing too great. Not at this point, anyway. Abyss Scorn is Mermail. Second copy of Remora, which is not the type of fish I was looking for more copies of. I would like another copy of Buzzsaw Shark or something. The only reason I have Remora in the deck is I needed another fish for Buzzsaw Shark, because I didn't want to have only one fish target in the deck. So I have Deep Sweeper and I have Xyz Remora. And like, Exeter is just the next best card I could have put in there, basically. The castle was a URY. Because Konami hates us all, yeah. Yeah, this would be a nice card to have just generically, too. Hi again, Video. We're getting some cards now. Exeter Reborn. Scareclaw Belone. My second copy. I mean, the Scareclaws are nice, but they're all level 3, and I just don't have any good rank 3s for the most part. It's because all the text they don't want people to read, yeah. I mean, Resonators, I know they only work with synchros, yeah. Yeah. Fire Formation Dome. Okay, that's like the worst fire formation, I think. UFO Roid Fighter, yeah. Definitely gonna use this card. Flower Cardian, I'm not gonna read Flower Cardian. Gigaplant, like the best Gemini, but Gemini suck. Sack Reviver. Nordic Relic Dropnir. Just an Acer Equip spell. Roid Fighter is just Tempest but weaker. Yeah. Hey, they try their best, yeah. Mutant Blast, my second copy or something. Wind Up Knight. Okay. I mean, this will be a good card, like, at the very start of the challenge. Just an 1800 beat stick that can negate an attack. It wouldn't be bad, but at this point, no. Magician and a Dark Illusion. I mean, this card can, like, special summon itself. Deactivate a spell or trap. I know this one's actually generic-ish. It's just gonna be like a 2500 defense wall, basically. E-Hero, Shiny Phoenix, Enforcer, Exam Shinai, Rising Sun Slash, Destiny Hero Denier. That's not bad. I think this is the card people actually use for summoning DPE, right? Yeah, not for DPE. Yeah, people use this card with DPE because it's actually got a decent, like, graveyard effect. And for the UR, let's see. I mean, that's actually a good water sinker, right? I don't think I could summon it using the Ice Barrier card I have. Let's see what it does. This card is Synchro Summon. You can target monsters your opponent controls and or in their graveyard up to the number of materials used for the Synchro Summon of this card. Banish them. If the Synchro Summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one banished monster except this card, special summon it to your field. I mean, it's good. The only issue, it needs 2 tuners. And in a Masochist deck, getting 2 tuners on the field plus 1 non-tuner is going to be tough enough. I don't think I'm ever going to summon this, sadly. Just play Crystron, they can make it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll play Crystron in Masochist. What's stronger, Resonators or Akisa's Roxrose cards? I think Resonators get more support, so probably them. Like Crystron for K9 stuff? I have not seen, like, what the K9 cards do, so I have no idea. Galaxy Summoner. Fine. Everswarm, Azathoth. Galactic Spiral Dragon. Not bad. Good level 8 sort of, rank 8 sort of support. Fusion Sage, well if only I had polymerization. Rookie for hire. Could be one monster, special summon one monster for hire from your hand or deck. Contract with the Void. Kinda sucks. Squib draws for rockets. Reptilian Poison. Nothing too great here. I mean, it's nice to have more copies of this card. I could probably make use of this eventually. They're free level 5 bodies. They can special summon when you get hand trapped. Nice. Crystal Aegis. Crystal Beast. I don't have to read anything else on that. A Starship Adjust Plane. Okay, nothing too great. Prologue of the Destruction Swordsman. We don't really have enough Buster Blader cards for this. Dual Avatar Transcendence. This is the kicking people archetype. They're all about using their feet and kicking people for some reason. Don't think I have enough cards for that. Predaplant Eufollicula. I mean, it's not bad. But I don't want to do pendulum stuff that much. It just kind of feels risky with Maxi and Fualos everywhere. Target one insect. Yeah, that's not that great. Agent of Destruction Venus. And for the SR, we have Chaos Space. Send one light or dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add one light or dark monster that cannot be normal summoned / set from your deck to your hand, with a level from 4 to 8, with a different attribute than that monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished light or dark monsters that cannot be normal summoned / set. Place that monster on the bottom of the deck, then draw one card. This is pretty good. Hey, Polly the Pen spell, you don't use it for Pend? Yeah. I don't have to use it for Pend. I could just use it to Poly. I don't have that many good fusions, though, I don't think. I have 6 copies of that card IRL, Stupid Venus. Yeah. I mean, I could use this with Chaos Valkyria. I would have to send a light to the graveyard, and then I could add that. And that's a free special summon. Maybe I run it. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. The issue is that I would also have to have a light monster in hand for that. They played that Predaplant mixed with Brandon back then to fuse, kind of funny. Oh, nice. A Mythical Beast Garuda, my second copy. Crystal Release. Crystal Beast stuff, I don't have to read that anymore. Naglfar, Generator Boss of Fire. Sunlit Sentinel. Oh, yeah, this card's interesting. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell. Once per turn during the standby phase of the next turn after the set card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card and destroy all cards your opponent controls in this card's column. Kind of a funny card. Laughing Puffin. Base up Spellsless Trap is on the field. You can special summon this card from your hand. A pretty easy special summon condition. You can tribute one winged beast monster, then target one face-up spell slash trap on the field. Turn the face-up card to the hand. But for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate cards with the effects of cards with the same name that card had once it returned to the hand. This is a quick effect if all monsters you control are winged beast monsters. I mean, this isn't bad. I might just play this because it is basically potentially back removal, and if not, it's a free special summon that can get revived by rekindling. Oh yeah, that can get revived by rekindling. I might just play Laughing Puffin. Dragoonity Sonatas. Nothing that great. Super Quant Mech Sword Magnus Slayer. I mean, you had to play Super Quants with that. Azamina Debtors. During the main phase, reveal one Azamina Fusion monster in your extra deck, and for every 4 levels it has, round down. Then one Sinful Spoils card from your hand and or field to the graveyard. Face down, reveal it. Then special summon that revealed monster. This is treated as a fusion summon. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Azamina monster in your graveyard to special summon it. Okay, interesting. But you need a lot to make this work. You need to have an Azamina fusion monster. You need to have multiple Sinful Spoil cards. It's pretty unlikely for this to actually be a thing I could do in Masochist. Man, I feel like I got like nothing here. I mean, this is good, this is good. This is good enough for now anyway. God, my throat's acting up here. We should also have a bunch of legacy packs, yep. And these pulls are so mid, yeah. Maybe I'll get Kraken Spawn, who knows, let's see here. I'm just gonna hit skip. Utopia Beyond. I was kind of hoping I could summon this over Utopia. Sadly, I can't. Jinzo Jector. You can tribute this card, add one Jinzo monster from your deck to your hand. This is kind of funny. This lets me just kind of like hard punish Labyrinth players, potentially. That's kind of funny. I don't think I have the base Jinzo, though. Soul Taker is kind of just generic removal. But it's not a quick effect, so I probably won't play it. Monster Tentacles, yeah. Yeah, nothing too great here. Ignite's not bad for just pendulum shenanigans. Soul Release isn't bad in the right format either. This can just banish like somebody's entire graveyard.
Sit. I said, sit.
Bah.
Oh, aye. Only for carrots.
Bah.
Sit. I said, sit.
Bah.
Oh, aye. Only for carrots.
I thought I had a longer cooldown on that. Soul Release is good for Malice Banisher and shit. That's also true.
Sit. I said.
Oh no, he's spamming it.
Oh, aye. Only for carrots.
Gatling Dragon's kind of funny. It's funny, yeah. Alright. Yeah, nothing too great here, sadly. I could take a look at what's inside of this pack. Should I open this up? I mean, it has this in here. That's kind of strong. Is this even a legacy pack card? I don't think it is, so I might just say no. Yeah, I'm gonna say no because I opened up master packs for the Duelist Cup anyway. Alright. I'm probably not going to get to another 10-pack pull here, but I'm going to continue playing. Actually, let me check the deck. The Duelist Cup was hell of Masochist. Yeah, I barely did any since I was on vacation. I think I did like 5 Duelist Cup duels or something. So let's see here. Probably just gonna play this. This is pretty good. It's basically at worst a free special summon that can be removal. And if I can't special summon it, it's just a level 4 anyway. I got to level 12, but it took the full time. Oof. I could probably take out this. Yeah, I think I'll take out this. Because what I can do with this, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cards that count as face-up spells and traps. For the purpose of this card, like turn 1. So if I draw this with any of those cards, this is a free special summon. So that's pretty good. Is it normal to turn pink after soda? I'm looking like Patrick Star right now. I don't know. Maybe it's a caffeine thing. Did you have too much caffeine? Good Xyz deck you have. It's decent enough. I mean, it's Masochist, so it's what I've managed to pull together. Well, actually, I could take out this and add back in the, hold on. I might take out this because this, it is good. Because it can just technically just take out like 2 of my opponent's things, but I would rather have cards I could special summon, right? I could try to make use of this. It's really slow. This guy is, or is this something else you're talking about? It has caffeine in my drink, no sugar. I mean, you might just have too much caffeine. That might just be it. Yeah, like the best card I have for this is for Chaos Space would be Chaos Valkyria. For the zombie you took out, yeah. Like, in theory, it can be a good card, but yeah. It's probably better just to have more special summons, so then... This card can be a fairly easy special summon. This card can be a fairly easy special summon. They're not as easy special summons as, like, say, the Valance. But they're still fairly easy, yeah. Yeah, I wish I got more cards to play with here, but... It really is basically just this. With some potential future cards, right? Like, maybe I can make good use of this in the future, but... For now, all I have is just Chaos Valkyria. To play with this is just not worth it. Would Resonator Fiendsmith make more sense? Well, I can't play that since I don't have enough Resonators or Fiendsmiths. I only got a few of them. I do have Vision Resonator. Oh no, might make me trap tricks. I know recently Simo got the got Rafflesia. I would kind of wish I had that. Because it is a good interrupt turn 1 as well. Like, my only good solid interrupt turn 1 is definitely Kragan. But if I can't make Kragan, I make Redoer, and I pray he gets a trap card, and then... Most of the time it doesn't, because, like, at most, decks these days are, like, 10% traps. At most, really. It's a good defense, yeah. Yeah, I think that's really gonna be the only change, really, is just... the Puffin. Kind of a shame. Too bad I can't just, like, summon this over Utopia, because having something like this as a 3k beat stick would not actually be bad. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with this. I'm the type of duelist who remembers a duel for a year trying to decode what happened, although... Yeah. I often try to think over, like, the duel after it happens. And then I always realize, oh, I made a mistake here, I made a mistake there, that sort of thing. This hand sucks. Yeah, this really sucks. Well, if we're lucky, Paragon will stop them. If we're not lucky, like they just take out Paragon, it's not an issue, then I'll probably die. But if I don't die, I have Scapegoats. Scapegoats to stall? Maybe. There's Lady's Dragon Maid. The problem with Dragon Maid is that it is low power, but they still have an Omni Negate they can just summon out every single turn. And that's more than I can handle for a Masochist deck. I'm tired of this deck, especially when it has Draco Tail. Yeah. It is always kind of annoying seeing like the same type of deck over and over. Always kind of the reason why I get very annoyed of like Dark Magician or Blue Eyes decks. Because I've already seen them like a bajillion times in Duel Links alone, let alone this. I play these fuckers pure. Fair enough. Yeah. Always the issue. They just always have... You can just always make Shio, and then... I can't really stop Shio. They just get a free I'm gonna get every turn. I think we're just gonna surrender. I use a weird Tempai spell? I think a lot of people do, yeah. I think like the one that adds to your hand and then you can special summon it, yeah. Zany Bars, thank you for the follow. I smell a far for a viewer. Well, I don't really know all the Farfa memes. Primite. LOL. Primite with blue eyes. Don't be offended, I am one. I can sense them. Nice. Yeah. Here's the blue eyes. I mean, Drill Beam is an Omni Negate, so that's annoying. Ether Barrel will come back every single turn. I don't think I have a chance, because Ether Barrel comes back every single turn. Drill Beam comes back every single turn. That's +2 every single turn. I might just reskin DPE. Not really. Like, the thing with DPE is DPE is more like the last thing you do in your turn, like last ditch thing you do in your turn. Well, Primate is the combo enabler for a lot of these decks. I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender here. I don't think I can beat him. Primate just has too much recursion. Wooly! Hopefully it's not a fake Wooly. Please let me connect. Nice. Okay. It is in fact just Wooly, so... I can just do whatever, it's not gonna be an issue. But just in case, I'm gonna leave Condemned Witch on the field, so I can just lock him out of special summons. Okay. That's useless. Oh well. We'll make good old Redoer. Want to duel against my shitty Ojama deck? Sorry. I don't do viewer duels. Especially since I'm doing the Masochist challenge and all. Is it just legitimately just the starter deck? That's kind of funny. But my Ojama deck can't even use an extra deck. Yeah. The thing is, though, I just want to stick mainly to the challenge anyway. So I'm just kind of focusing on trying to grind out the challenge and all. So it's not against you or anything, it's just I want to stick to the challenge. I just want to grind it out and all that. Yeah, it is just the starter deck. It's a newborn Wooly, I guess. The only bad thing with Wooly is they always take forever to go through their actions. Like, there's some bots that go way faster than Wooly does. But Wooly always takes, like, 10 seconds per action or something. At least as free W, we take those? Yeah, we definitely do. Main 2, I'm just gonna set Condemned Witch. Also, how you doing? Triangulum. Just continuing my Masochist challenge after almost a month-long break, really. Shield Crush. No. It's fine. Well, I'd rather not lose Redoer. Funny, he's actually activating something that threatens me for once. Yeah, I hope I really get some powerful, like, generic, just strong cards, like Raigeki, evenly matched. That'd be nice at some point. Or even just, like, the good fish cards that are low rarity. Like, another copy of Buzzsaw Shark would be amazing. Like, Crystal Shark would be good, too. I have evenly matched on my Masochist account. I wish I did. The only board breaker, like the only actual board breaker card I have is fucking Clashing Souls. And like, it's so weird that it does get people. I just wish I had like an actual proper board breaker. Gives me free W's 1 out of 30 games, fair enough, yeah. Like, this does get people, but most of the time, at best, it like evens the odds slightly, but I still lose, or my opponent just does not read this whatsoever and I win because of it. But obviously, the more, like, the higher in rank I go, the more likely they'll read it and realize, oh, if I just do X, then I won't lose this, right? This is a weird card. It's a very weird and funny card. But it is my only board breaker. It has won me quite a few games. Also, I think Wooly has stopped functioning. He has not done anything for the past, like, minute now. I have good board breakers, but I miss end board pieces, yeah. I wish I had better, like, end board stuff as well. Like, ones that make good interrupts, right, is kind of what I miss. Like, Stealth Kraken is definitely the best one I have. And, like, my second best is Redoer. But the issue with Redoer is that most of the time he's not an interrupt. He just dodges shit. So he can basically dodge most things, but he doesn't actually do anything to interrupt my opponent. But he doesn't stop their combo. Unless, of course, I do get a trap underneath him, but most decks at most will have like 4 trap cards in their deck. Like, they might have like 3 imperms or like 3 evenlies plus like 1 archetype specific trap. So the odds of that happening is just so small, it usually never actually comes up. Like, maybe only like 1 out of every 10 times I summon him, it feels like I get a trap. My best end board piece is Bigger Statue of Torment on the Pharaoh. Yeah. I mean, Condemned Witch is also, like, one of my better like main deck endboard pieces just because I could swap her out for Paragon and like stop my opponent's combo. So that's pretty good. Like other stuff I have in the main deck. I mean, that's basically it for the main deck. I guess Ellis is good too. Since I can have her rank up into Michaelis and banish one of their things. That's also a decent interrupt. Lab and Stunfield the trap requirement. It'd be really if I could get like some of the good lab cards. I actually have 2 copies of the field spell, so I can make use of some of their cards probably. Yeah, my Wooly just stopped doing stuff for some reason. We'll go first. I kind of want to discard Curse. I'm going to try to do the 50-50 with Thunderbird. We'll see if it works out. I don't need Curse in the hand. Damn it. It always happens this way. Oh well. I guess I can technically leave Scion there. I kind of didn't think of that part, but I was kind of hoping I'd discard Curse and draw a level 4. That way I could have 2 rank 4s on the field. That'd be pretty neat. I want to toggle on. Because every now and then my opponent has something very threatening that I see underneath Redoer that makes me just want to have him disappear immediately. Resonators is a bit annoying since this continuous spell is just constant advantage. For Redoer, pulling Brigandine would be awesome. That's the trap card that summons itself as a level 4, right? Yeah, that'd be very good. But sadly, I've not been that lucky. Red zone. Yeah, the issue always is that I don't have like any guaranteed way to make Redoer an interrupt, sadly. Why didn't he use that effect? That's weird. Yeah, why didn't he use this effect? I'm probably cooked. Probably. And we just kind of lose here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to win here. And this might be my last game for today. Yeah, it'll probably be my last game for today. Unless this is like super quick, just instant surrender. They're playing a 43 card deck, 14 card extra deck. So he has nothing to summon off of this. He didn't want to set an Abyss trap. That's it. Okay. Of course, Maxi. God, I fucking hate Maxi, man. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this. I'm gonna steal his card. Yeah, we're just gonna attack. Fuck it. I don't need that card. What's he got now? God, I hate Maxi. I wish they just fucking banned the card already. Like, why do they keep it around? Imperm. Lost Wind. That's 400, 3,400. Okay, that's game. We just win. That's game. Okay. I'm gonna go to end it here. All right. So, I mean, we got 5 wins. It wasn't that bad, but I was honestly expecting to get a lot more wins today since I'm only in gold 3 right now, and it's been ridiculously hard for some reason. But this is a good comeback stream, I suppose. It had been quite a while. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, but it's probably not gonna be a Masochist. I'm probably gonna try to finish up Knights and Tights bases. Lots of peeps staying grind this month. Yeah, I guess that's true because of the Duelist Cup and all, but still kind of crazy how hard gold has been. Usually it's not this hard, but yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it. Let me check on Twitch. I'm gonna just end the YouTube video here, so if you're watching there, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna end it here. Goodbye.